Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Seanzviewent, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
Viewers, fans, and subscribers, welcome to another captivating, dominating, the most extensive WWE coverage you will get every day, multiple times a day, hourly on this very channel. If you like extensive coverage, if you like WWE, click that bell, subscribe. This is the place to be, the hottest ticket in town for all WWE. Now, we have a lot of news, a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation, a lot of gossip, a lot of headlines, a lot of breaking news to uncover during this very installment of Sean's View Entertainment, where this is, I think, my third or fourth video of the day. We keep going on. Sean Entertainment doesn't quit. I don't back up. We just keep going full bore ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, massive updates, monumental, blockbuster news, and major intriguing updates, massive updates on The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, WrestleMania, the WWE title. What's the planning? What's the strategy? Is the WWE going to switch it up? Is the WWE going to go in a completely different direction? We are going to cover all the bases here on Sean's View Entertainment, because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View. Now, listen, there's a point when you can agree and disagree. You can argue. You can be for each other. You can be against each other. But now this thing is getting a little bit out of control. This is creating a life of its own, and it's going completely out of line. It's going over the edge now is what it's going. Because due to the outrage, the backlash, the controversy, the conflict, and there was a lot of conflict here, believe me, at the end of the day. Because at the beginning of this, 3 to 5 years ago, before Cody Rhodes even existed in the WWE, everybody wanted The Rock and Roman Reigns. And now that we're getting it, nobody wants it now. But, you know, here's the thing. Back when Daniel Bryan, again, we are going to get to the news and the rumors. I just got to clarify something right here. Back when the WWE fans said their piece and they expressed their voice, we were able to get Daniel Bryan in the main event of WrestleMania 30 some years ago. And we got that due to the fans, you know, really wanting that change, and they wanted their choice, and they wanted it their way. What would you do if there was no internet, if there was no Facebook, if there was no X, if there was no social media? What would you do then if there was no computer? How could the fans change it? But anyways, now the difference between The Rock and Daniel Bryan is there's fans that are at each other's throats. There are fans that are going against each other for one another. They're fighting each other. They're texting each other. They're friending each other. They're befriending. They're defriending. They're removing. They're blocking. I mean, there's all this thing. The fans are at war. It's almost like the Attitude Era fans that represent The Rock are going against the Cody Rhodes fans that represent this era of the WWE. Now, I've been watching WWE since I'm a little child, since I'm in diapers, since I'm a little tyke. But let's get this right here. This is the magnitude of this is off the charts. The Rock is now having to delete negative comments about him because now fans are resorting to death threats. Can you imagine death threatening The Rock, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment? Dude, and you can call it, you know, basement trolls, lost souls, a-holes. You can call them what you want, but you're giving The Rock, the man that has given us plenty of entertainment, whether it be in WWE, whether it be in movies, whether it be in commercials, whether it be outside, inside. The Rock has provided plenty of entertainment, and you're going to give the man death threats? This is where it's going to a whole nother level. And, you know, a lot of wrestling fans are fickle. They're selfish. They don't have no remorse. As long as they get it their way, that's all they care about at the end of the day. And I'm not saying you don't have a response, because here on Show and View, everybody has a comment. Everybody has a response. Listen, are you Team Rhodes or are you Team Rock? It's double R, Team Rhodes or Team Rock. Which side of the fence are you on? Do you give a damn? Do you want it to be a triple threat match? Do you think it should be a one-on-one match? How do you rectify the situation? How do you switch it up? Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock is now having to be regulated to deleting negative comments about him. On the latest Instagram post about WrestleMania 40, The Rock deleted a top comment which read, "Use me as the dislike button," which now has over 20,000 likes. Also, Ricochet is calling out toxic fans for sending death threats to The Rock. Again, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely sick, sinister, and repulsive. It's one thing to agree and disagree and argue. It's one thing to be mad. It's one thing to be sad. It's one thing to be depressed. But when you're sending death threats to The Rock because of him main eventing WrestleMania, you got to be kidding me. Also, Cody Rhodes thought that The Rock wouldn't meddle with his story. Again, that was before the CM Punk injury. That was before the ruckus. That was before the controversy. That was before the backlash. There's a lot of different things at play right in front of you. And remember to sign up to become a channel member today. And the backstage news on the negative reaction for The Rock replacing Cody Rhodes. Again, the WWE is monitoring the situation. Make no mistake about it. The WWE are keeping their eyes glued to their TVs, their cell phones, their laptops, their desktops. But again, guys, back when Daniel Bryan was going to main event WrestleMania at WrestleMania 30, when we didn't think he was gonna, and then the fans, they stood out, they roared out, they put their sign of approval, they wanted Daniel Bryan in the main event, and they got that because all the fans were for it. But now you got a certain percentage of the fans that are for The Rock and a certain percentage of the fans that are for Cody Rhodes, and that's where there's this conflict. That's where this is emotion. But viewers, fans, and subscribers, listen to this one. Because remember, as much as this is WWE news and we give the most extensive, in-depth coverage, there's other wrestlers that there's news on backstage. So let's cover that right now. The Rock reacts to getting heat from fans over Cody Rhodes. And The Rock said the following to Roman Reigns. Roman, there's only one head of the table, and I'll see you in Vegas, Uso. No matter the era, the decade, or the city, the energy and the connection between the People's Champ and the people can never be broken. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers just coming through my desk right now. Fresh and true and updated and new for all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, when Cody Rhodes actually found out about The Rock taking a spot on Friday, early Friday. So, Cody Rhodes didn't know about this. And Montez Ford admits to not knowing about the John Cena match in advance, that John Cena match that took place that you all may remember. Also, ladies and gentlemen, what is being said about the WWE actually changing the WrestleMania plans due to backlash? Needless to say, wrestling fans were not happy. Well, most of them were not happy about The Rock taking over Cody Rhodes. However, Cody Rhodes is yet to respond, to react, or retort to this. Cody Rhodes isn't saying anything about it, so I don't know why the fans of Cody Rhodes are mad about it if Cody Rhodes himself ain't talking about it. But according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, and PW Insider, they can change direction at any time they want, and they can pivot to something different because the original, including the original Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns match, could still be an option and could still be at play. While they actually do remain, whether that actually happens, remains to be seen. My gut is that we'll see The Rock versus Roman, but it's also possible that The Rock and or WWE management will see the negative responses and seek to prevent that from getting worse. We'll see. I know that WWE was absolutely monitoring the responses. In an update, it was reported to Ringside News and those in the know that it's very unlikely that the plan for The Rock versus Roman Reigns can happen at WrestleMania 40. It is very unlikely that plans versus The Rock and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 would change. But then again, guys, remember this. Anything can happen in the WWE. Anything can happen in the WWE. Subscribe, click the bell. More to come from Seanzviewent, where we give you the most substance, the most prominent, the most definitive, the most consistent WWE news right here on YouTube.com, because if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzviewent. Stay tuned.